Hello my darlings, welcome back to my channel. So in today's video I'm going to be talking about how to save for luxury or for your dream holidays. Whatever your goal is, I'm going to share with you the little tips and tricks that I've used over the years to save towards my goals. So number one, do always keep track of your spendings. If you prefer paper, you can have a notebook where you note your income, your fixed bills or expenses, either your house payment, your car payment, anything that you have fixed every month. You can note it down and then track the little things and realize where your money goes every single month. Use an app, there's many apps that can do that. Use an Excel spreadsheet, whatever you feel comfortable, whatever works for you and whatever motivates you. I love to note down my expenses. I love to handwrite. Lately I've been trying to do it on my iPad and have everything in one digital place, but I still like to handwrite things. So the method that works best for you to keep you motivated and to keep track of your spendings, do it every single month, or you can also plan out your year. Number two, check, since you've noted your expenses and you've tracked your expenses, now check where you can cut back. And sometimes we don't even realize that drinking coffee outside of the house adds up every single day and you end up spending 75 euros per month just on coffee or breakfast or second subscriptions. Sometimes you're subscribed to things that you no longer use and it keeps deducting from your PayPal account or from your account every month, and it's something that you no longer use or it's a service that you could live without. So start tracking your expenses, either snacks, coffee, subscriptions, where you can cut back and put that money aside towards your goal. My third advice is have a separate account for either your luxury shopping, your dream holiday, whatever your goal is, or just have a separate emergency fund or a playful fund. That's money that after you paid all your bills and also invested in your retirement fund and all of that, you put some money, and it might be the tiniest amount. I've saved for 3 whole years to buy my first ever luxury handbag. It was my Prada bag. I'll link my Handbag Collection video down below if you're interested, but it took me 3 years of saving, and the most little amount every day or every month will add up, and at the end of 2 years, 3 years, you can have your dream holiday, you can have your dream anything that you've been saving up for. Number four, try and pay everything with cash, or have everything that goes through the app or goes through whatever tracking method you're going through, because now we're dealing with digital money and PayPal and your credit card and all of that, and you can't even see the money leaving your wallet, and that's why it's so easy to spend, because you don't see it. If you have cash, if you have a separate amount of cash for your monthly expenses outside of the house after you paid all your utilities and all of that, just carry the set amount of money that you're supposed to have to spend, and by the time it gets to halfway through or you're running out, you've spent too much. It's a good way to keep track. I know we're more and more, and during the current situation, paying with contactless and digital everything, but if you can't have separate money in your wallet to keep track, do note every single expense on your tracking, either app or notepad, whatever system you're using, so you can be accountable for where your money is going. I will tell you, being able to be on your sofa and after a glass of wine you can go with PayPal to pay for whatever you're in the urge to purchase, that doesn't help saving. So if you can, always pay with money or have separate budget for your monthly expenses and extras and keep that separate from your goals and from your spending and luxury account. My fifth advice is stop settling for what you don't want. If you have this dream bag, if you have this dream pair of shoes, save up for it, and I will assure you, once you get it, it will be such satisfaction that you've achieved and that you have the discipline to save up for it. We're now used to a fast fashion, nothing against fast fashion, I adore Zara and other brands, but sometimes it makes you want to buy things that you don't necessarily need, or that it's not the exact same thing that you want. And a lot of my friends, we had this conversation, oh, I cannot justify spending 900 euros on a Louis Vuitton handbag, it's so above my budget. But then they end up buying fast fashion handbags that end up breaking, that are not as good quality, and the amount that they spend either on those handbags or extra bits and pieces of fast fashion that they don't need, it would be enough to buy 1 or 2 Louis Vuitton bags at the end of the year. So it's a question of mentality, and it's just putting your mindset. I do not come from a wealthy family. My parents are from a very modest and humble background, and they always taught me to work hard for my money and to be very responsible with my expenses. That's why I believe in saving up and then spending. And it's just a question of discipline. We can all do it, no matter the budget. When I first got my Prada handbag, I did save 3 years because I had the most modest paycheck. I was living by myself, paying rent, paying all of that, and I could just have a little amount set aside. With that in mind, if you set aside everything, that extra t-shirt, that extra pair of trousers that you actually don't need but you're gonna impulse shop for, just grab that money, put it on your savings towards your holiday, towards your dream bag, towards whatever you're saving for, and at the end the reward will be amazing. To help you with all of this, I do advise to get rid of temptation, to unsubscribe from all the mailing lists of the either fast fashion or shopping websites out there that you don't regularly use or should. If you're set on saving for a goal, do delete all the apps. I've done that in the past to keep me on track and to keep me towards saving. It's so much easier when you don't get all those emails with just arrived, new in the store, sales, and all that temptation of items that you don't necessarily need. That way, when you actually want to purchase something, you'll go to the website and you'll go with the intention of buying a specific item because your old one is too old to replace it for a special event, if you have a wedding or something like that, and you will not be just on your sofa again scrolling through whatever website and being tempted to buy what you do not need, adding to cart and just checking out without even seeing the money and leaving your account. And that's, I'm guilty of that. I am so much, but I'm trying more and more to be mindful of my spendings, to go back to basics and to save for a specific item. Find your system. I believe that saving is like going on a diet. If it's not already part of your routine and part of your mindset, you need to go slowly, start at your own pace, be mindful and do what works for you. Otherwise, you're gonna go on a binge and just shop and add to cart and check out. So do what works best for you, and if you stumble along the way, there's no problem. It's just a system and you're only starting, and it's good if you learn from your mistakes, and it's good if you implement a system that actually works instead of just trying to do it all at once and then giving up. That's it, my darlings. Do let me know in the comments down below if you would like to see more videos related to savings, to time management, all of that. It's something that I'm quite passionate about. Do comment down below what type of videos you would love to see more here on the channel. If you did enjoy this video, consider giving it a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, hit the bell, all that jazz, and I'll see you, my darlings, in the next one. Mwah.